Thanks for joining us tonight. Members in the Jewish community are continuing to mourn after a gunman opened fire during the middle of a service last weekend in California. One person was killed, 3 others were injured. Our Quentin Smith, he speaks with members of the Jewish community here at home. Quentin, what are people saying?
Well, Scott, they're saying they're devastated and tired of seeing these incidents happen to their community. Each time the synagogues came under attack, congregations were right in the middle of mourning services. Tonight, members are calling the attacks evil, senseless, and hateful. The tragedy may have happened on the West Coast, but it's being felt by many people right here in Mississippi.
Anytime some member is attacked, we all feel it. We all know that that could just as easily have been us.
Doug Betzall has attended Temple B'nai Israel for more than 2 decades. In the past, having this type of attack happen while service was going on never even crossed their minds. But now, that's changed.
You never think it's going to target you. At the same time, it's something that we're aware of, and as we see it happen, and it seemingly is happening more often, we're aware that it could happen to us.
Betzall says he doesn't know why his community is being targeted, and it's that unanswered question that's continuing to cause a sense of uneasiness to linger.
In this case, we don't have a clear answer of why, some way to explain it. So then it becomes a little bit more, in addition to the loss that you feel, addition to the targeting that you feel, there's also this lack of understanding. So some confusion that comes along, and it just adds to the troublesome nature of the whole situation.
Betzall says one way to stop these evil attacks from happening is to spread more love throughout the world. But until then, he and his congregation are also looking at more physical answers.
We have a security plan in place, and we have a security team. So I can't detail some of those measures that are in place, but we certainly have the security of our congregants in mind.
The Jewish community has always prided itself on resilience. Now, Betzall says they'll continue to rely on that strength and each other to help them make light of such a difficult and dark time.
Hopefully it sends a message to potential assailants and to the rest of society that, hey, we're a strong people. We're not going to be threatened by people who might want to see us disappear. At the same time, our doors are always open.
Now, this marks the 2nd time in 6 months that someone has opened fire at a synagogue. The gunman in this most recent attack, 19-year-old John Ernest, pleaded not guilty in court today. He's charged with 1 count of murder on a hate crime circumstance and 3 counts of attempted murder in connection to Saturday's shooting.